What's up, Sassy? It's your girl, Sassy J, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, guys. I am smiling because I love a heart race challenge. I'm not gonna lie, I love a heart race challenge. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love it. But anyways, guys, I got some pointers to like touch on today. But before I get into the video, I'm just gonna ask you guys to give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like and subscribe. So, guys, I'm not gonna lie, Alima surprised me, Halima surprised me. She was putting it down. I think Halima likes Harrison. I think that was kind of like obvious from the snug pie marriage thing situation. But I think she likes Harrison because she was even saying to the girls, like, I feel like there's tension between me and Tony because I kissed Harrison. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really believe Tony when Tony said like she didn't even think twice of it. Tony was more worried about Helena. Tony is not worried because Tony knows where she needs to be worried. She knows that Harrison is interested in Helena, right? She can see it. A woman can tell. Harrison is always touchy-feely. He's always hugging. He's always all over Helena. So she's not going to be putting her attention to Halima. She's going to be putting her attention to the whole situation with Harrison and Helena. So, but I must say, Halima surprised me. Halima was looking like she was like innocent all this time, and then boom, you know what I mean? Smack it with a tit, you know what I'm saying? She did good. She did good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually surprised that she only raised Ben's heart rate, which she kissed Ben. I'm thinking Ben could be somebody that she's thinking about pursuing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like, I'm starting to think, is she gonna try? Is it sowing her seeds out there to see, okay, I'm gonna let you know that you have a potential to get to know me. You know what I'm saying? Because Ben was taken back by it. I'm not gonna lie. Go, girl. I'm not gonna lie. Halima, you did good. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I think with Tony raising Connor's heartbeat, Tommy, and I think she raised somebody else's. I honestly think it's because of she was the first person in. I think Tommy knocked the nail on the head when he said that, because I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think Tony did that much. I was expecting Shakira to blow it out because Shakira, she did her thing, and Shakira is banging, her body, she's beautiful, she's got it going on. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually quite surprised. I was quite surprised. So Connor raised Tony's heart rate and vice versa. So I don't know, could they go back there? Could they hop back over the fence and try something again? I don't know. I think when it didn't work the first time, will it work the second time? I don't know, but let's see. But they both raised each other's heartbeat. But I honestly think the reason why that happened is because she was the first person out, because the way I see the other girls going hard at it, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually quite surprised by it. But she did her thing. She tried her thing. She did her thing or whatever. Yasmin, I wasn't expecting any less from Yasmin, because Yasmin, she has that kind of aura about her. She has that chemistry, that sexual tension. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. She did good. She did really good. The only thing, like, I feel like when Giorgio, and I guess, do you know what? It's a game. He's got chocolate over him, and I know you don't want it on you, but you guys can have a shower after. Just let him do what he's going to do, because I think that moment that he did with Tony, I think he wanted to do that with Yasmin. But because Yasmin was like, don't get it on me, don't get it on me, he ended up doing it with Tony. Do you know what I'm saying? I just feel like at that moment, we could have sacrificed the lingerie. We could have. Do you know what I'm saying? We could have sacrificed it. And I actually thought that Yasmin was going to be the person to raise Connor's heartbeat, because he was just like, it is just fire what she was wearing. You know what I'm saying? So I was actually quite surprised by it. She did raise Dijon's heartbeat though. And obviously Meg likes to say little 1 and 2 pippets of things and act like it's a joke when it's not a joke. Meg, we know you, honey. It's not a joke. But I like the fact that her heart rate was raised by Tommy. Do you know what I'm saying? So hopefully she will look at that and give it some leeway, because realistically, she's only upset because of the fact that Dijon and Yasmin had that little moment. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like people shouldn't get upset with these challenges. They shouldn't. Do you know what I mean? It's not, I mean, it depends on how the person performs and the stuff that the person say to you. Because say, for instance, Harry and Helena. So Eleanor said, I can't wait for you to fluff me. Or I can't wait to fluff you. One of them, she said. She said one of them. I'm not gonna lie, she said one of them. I don't remember which one, but she said one of them. Right? And that is enough to raise anybody's heartbeat. For Helen's sake, come on, man. You know what I mean? For Helena's sake. It's enough to raise anybody's heartbeat. And then Harry was just like, do you want me to fluff you? Listen, I'm going to be honest. You know what the situation is with Harry and Helena? These two have chemistry. Right? Harry likes, what's her name? He likes Shakira. Shakira is beautiful. He's attracted to Shakira. He thinks she's very beautiful, very pretty. And he likes her. But I think the kind of person that Harry is, I think he is more excited by Helena. I feel somewhat. He might not realize it. But I think Shakira is a little bit boring for him. I think he likes the excitement. So that's why he keeps saying it. Because he was saying to the boys, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I want Shakira. Shakira is who I want. But why did I want to kiss Helena so much? The sexual chemistry is there. I think the excitement is there. Do you know what I'm saying? The energy between them is there. Do you know what I mean? But he finds, what's her name, a lot more attractive. That's what I think. I think he just thinks that she's so beautiful. She's so beautiful. How can I not want to be with somebody this beautiful? It has to be Shakira because she's beautiful. I can't take my eyes off her. She's stunning. So I think he's mesmerized by her beauty. But, you know, the chemistry, the sexual chemistry, it don't lie, baby. It don't lie. Shakira was not happy. She's not happy. Lord God, me I said again. She was not happy. Her face, you can tell, she's not happy with the whole situation because both of them, heart rate, do you know what I mean, went off the charts for each other. So she's not happy about it. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Harrison raised her heart rate. And I think low key, remember I said to you guys, I felt like I think that, to be honest, I'm not going to try and read too much of it, but I do think that initially Harrison fancied Shakira and vice versa. Because if you go back to their first set of conversation, it was very much there. It was when Tony, obviously, started going more and more, him and Tony, I felt like Shakira kind of backed off. And then I think even Harrison still wanted to bring forward. Do you know what I mean? But then Shakira, because she's backing off. So I'm not surprised by that. However, Harrison is playing the field. To the bin. Harrison needs to go to the bin because here's the situation. Why? Harrison just needs to be honest. Harrison is telling Helena one thing and he's telling Tony one thing. But here's the thing. What he's telling Helena, I believe it. He wants Helena, but he doesn't want to hurt Tony's feelings. But he doesn't realize that the more he does this and he leads her on, he's hurting her feelings. Because he's not going to Tony and say stuff like that to Tony about Helena. But he's going to Helena and he's telling Helena stuff about Tony. Because he does not want Tony. He needs to leave Tony alone. Let Tony be. Tell Tony, I do not want to pursue anything more. Let me go. Don't have her up as a backup plan because this girl's feelings is involved. You know what I'm saying? He's going to say, well, I didn't know she liked me until the other night because she didn't tell me. It's obvious. Don't bother with that one day. But now I believe that one day. She don't have to tell you. She don't have to tell you. You know what I'm saying? So she like you. Because it's obvious that she like you. What I like this, Jim, so don't bother with me now. Oh. So yeah, she doesn't have to tell him. She didn't have to go and say, oh, I like you so much. I like you so much. It was very obvious that she likes you. I just don't know. He's using that as an excuse. That's what he's doing. He's using that as an excuse. You don't want Tony. Tell Tony. Let the girl, let her down gently. Walk away. Stop playing he's playing the fields. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that for once we had what's her name? Tony and Helena sitting down together, right? For once. And I like that she apologized and accepted her wrong, took accountability for the whole situation. I like that. And you know what? Well done to Tony for doing so, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And you could get your point across. You can get your point across. You can apologize. Even Helena was actually surprised that she apologized. You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was a good idea that they both had Harrison right there. But Harrison got away. He just slipped through the cracks. He just said, I like you both. And made a quick escape because he knew the longer he sat there, the more trouble he could end up in. So he decided to say what he said and bounce. Bounce. You know what I'm saying? Tony is saying that she doesn't think Helena likes Harrison. I think Helena does like Harrison. She just really, really, really want Harry. That's what it is. Because you can like somebody. You know what I'm saying? She likes him after Harry. That's what it is. She likes him after Harry. You know what I mean? But you know what made me laugh is the fact that when Helena whispered into Harry's ears to say that I want to fluff you, I can't wait to fluff you. And Harry decided he was going to tell the boys, but it needs to be like passed on like Chinese whispers, right? Knowing full well that Harrison would have to pass that message on to Dijon. Harry did that on freaking purpose. Harry wants everyone to know that, listen, especially Harrison, you might be all into her, but she wants me. You know what I'm saying? He takes some kind of joy out of the fact that he knows that Helena wants him, right? And at the end of the day, he is confused as they come because he gave this lovely speech when he recoupled with Shakira, saying that he's all for Shakira. And right after he made this speech, he's telling the boys he's in a pickle because he don't know why he kissed her. Do you know what I'm saying? I honestly feel like Shakira doesn't excite him. She really doesn't excite him. And I actually thought, I thought that Shakira was going to be the person to raise Connor's heartbeat. I really thought that, and Connor surprised me. And even the comment that Helena said, that Connor would be a good shag, right? Remember, I told you that Helena did like Connor. Remember, I told you she said that Connor was somebody that she would have gone for on the outside, right? So I do think that, you know what I'm saying? It's just that Harry takes up her time, right? And I do think maybe she would be a little bit open if what's his name was to pursue it, Connor. But Harry has that girl's heart. She wants Harry. And I think Harry knows that she wants him. And because Harry likes the flirt and he loves the excitement and he's not getting it from Shakira, he does it with her, right? But it's a dangerous game because he's toying with her and they're toying together. And at the same time, emotions is involved. So when you're both flirting and you're flirting with somebody who you are attracted to, that is dangerous. Right? It is dangerous because somebody's going to get hurt because the other person is going to, even if you don't want the person, the other person is going to be like, oh, he wants me. Do you know what I mean? Or she wants me. Do you know what I'm saying? Or if you guys have been on a certain level, right? And you're flirting so intensely and the sexual chemistry is there, sometimes it might just boom. Do you know what I'm saying? And the other people around you could get hurt. So I think they're playing a dangerous game, flirting like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Harry loves it. He's not getting that with Shakira, but he thinks Shakira is stunning. He feels lucky to be with Shakira. But at the same time, and that's the reason why he's clinging on to her, because he's thinking, well, do you know what? That's the girl that everybody wanted in the villa. And I have her. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's like, but I'm so lucky to have her because look at her. She's stunning. But there is something missing that he's not fully accepting because he keeps having wandering eyes. Even when Ben coupled up with Helena, the way he always, if you pay attention to him, he always looks at Helena. He's always looking over. He's always paying attention to her. You know what I'm saying? But you can't have your cake and eat it. It just doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? But I enjoyed the challenge, the heart rate challenge. I know that Meg, I should say, was upset about the whole situation, but she's going to play it off that she didn't. She wasn't. Because she's like, oh, it's just a joke. No, it wasn't a joke, Meg. We know it wasn't a joke. So I know she's already upset. Plus, she was upset or annoyed with the fact that Dijon grabbed Tony's ass. I actually forgot to mention that in last night's video but you can see when he grabbed the ass, I think he just got carried away and then he moved his hand. You know what I'm saying? So I think he just got a bit carried away with it in that moment because it felt good. You know what I'm saying? But I think he just quickly like, oh, nope, I can't be doing that. Meg. I think that's what he did. So I get why she'd be like, you know, but at the same time, but at least they're communicating better. But that comment that she made, it was never a joke. It was never a joke. You know, never a joke. She's not happy about it. But to be fair with you, Meg didn't do a whole lot either. She didn't do a whole lot either. I think Tony's one did it because she got 3 people because she was the first. And it was the first. I think that's what it was for me. Because I feel like so many of the other girls did a much better job at it. But they all did well because you know what? It takes a lot of guts for that. It takes a lot of guts, a lot of confidence to actually do that. That's not easy. Ben actually surprised me. Ben, where's that one? Ben actually surprised me. Ben surprised me in a good way for the first time in a long time. I'm not gonna lie. He surprised me in a good way. And I don't know. I feel like, you know, he could. I don't know. I feel like there's some potential. I know he likes Emily, but I feel like low-key, let me see what's going to happen with him and Halima. Because I feel like, oh, did you hear that crack? I feel like, you know, the challenge might stir something. I don't know. Let's see. But anyways, guys, that's what I've got to say. Tell me what you think about tonight's episode. How do you feel about it? Do you think the girls, Meg, should be upset? Do you think Shakira should be upset? I get why Shakira's upset. And Shakira just keeps saying that she feel like there's something. And she's scared because obviously I think she does like Harry a lot. I think she likes Harry a lot. And you know what? When Harry first went in there, I thought to myself, why the hell do they like Harry like that? But Harry's funny. And I think his personality is what really captivates these ladies. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think Harrison's about to get a lot of attention too. Because look, he's got Helena. He's got Tony. Do you know what I mean? And he's got Alima. I think, do you know what I mean? I think the dynamic is going to change a little bit. I hope. But let's see. But it was a good watch. I loved the challenge. I always like the heart rate challenge, to be honest with you. It's one of my favorite ones, that and Dog Marry Pie. I really do like those ones. But yeah, so I was looking forward to it. But guys, let me know what you think about tonight's episode. I'm gonna end it here. I hope I haven't forgotten anything because I don't write anything down anymore, guys. Me can't bother. So I'm gonna write it down, but just go by my brain. I'm gonna know. So if I've forgotten anything, then, and I remember, I'm gonna comment down below in the chat. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. And if you come to this part in the video and you haven't yet thumbs up the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't leave before you subscribe. All right. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all in tomorrow's review. But for now, keep it sassy, licious.